This is a mind map of some of the many uses of mind maps around the world. When Tony Buzan came up with the technique in the late 60s and early 70s, his primary concern was helping people to educate and to learn more effectively. And now mind maps are used on every continent of the world, in fact every country of the world, helping people from primary school right the way through to PhD level and beyond to learn, absorb information more easily and more comprehensively than they would otherwise have done. People take notes in lectures and classes. They summarize those up on mind maps and take those notes in real time on mind maps as well. They test their own understanding. They put them to great use as a revision tool. As we saw in the last module, they're great for both encoding the information, getting the information into our brains, but also getting it back out as well. But for many years now, mind maps have been used far more widely than just in education. Here's some other examples. Presentations, they're a great tool for preparing presentations, delivering presentations. All I would ever use when I'm delivering a major presentation is a single mind map, properly structured so that all the information flows together and associates effectively in my own mind and therefore in my listener's mind as well. Of course, presentations can be both verbal and written. Meetings, they're a great tool for putting agendas together, preparing for meetings of all sorts, negotiations, informal meetings, planning meetings, taking notes during those discussions, and summarizing any agreements, disagreements, and actions. As a category, note-taking itself is a completely different range again of uses of mind maps. Taking information down from either the spoken or from the written word in real time and having a record of that lecture, discussion, class, seminar, doesn't matter what it is. Mind maps are a great way of summarizing very efficiently and effectively what's being heard or read. Any form of information absorption, because the mind map imposes a structure, helps us enormously to understand the interrelationships between different pieces of information. And of course, any aspect of planning, whether it's organizational planning, personal planning of activities, managing time, managing workloads, and through into thinking in its many, many guises, whether it's decision making, problem solving, or creative thinking. So this isn't supposed to be an exhaustive map of all the uses of mind maps, but it gives you some idea of the many ways in which you can use mind maps. And once you master the basic technique, there's an opportunity to start using maps very quickly for an ever increasing range of the things that you need to do in your working and personal lives.